Well, we had a previous LMS system, so the contract for that was due to expire, so we were looking at replacing that system itself. We then were looking at a separate e-recruitment system and just a performance review system as well. So looking at all of those separately didn't make sense, so we thought, why not look for something that has it all together? Tony's been really good from our account implementation manager, so you can ask him the 1,000 questions, or he'll do a WebEx with us we get stuck on a point and it just kind of stops us. And we had a few of those where we hit a couple of roadblocks that we were just missing one tick box. So he's been really good at that kind of quick support, whether a phone call or looking in from that as well. How the updates are done is really helpful. We've had a few instances where we were thinking, it'd be really good if we could have a report that included this particular piece of information, and then a week later it appeared in the next rollout. So that's been really helpful in that. So it shows that the feedback's been passed on as well. It's streamlined our process a lot. Yes, we've had to kind of work out some internal processes on how we do it, but it's definitely meaning that the employee experience is a lot more streamlined. It's easy to use, so we've been really careful to not overload people with too much information, and how we rolled out the modules has been quite slow in that sense, because we didn't want to overwhelm people with it. So ease of use has been really good. They enjoy the new customised modules because it's something different that they haven't seen before. Same compliance concepts, but something different. So I think that's been really well received for that. E-recruitment for us was always the one that our staff and our managers were the most excited about. So that's really going to be, I think, where we get a lot of that tangent value that will be good to see. Onboarding for us has been for currently what the new staff are seeing as their first point. So we've had quite a few staff in there now. The feedback we've had from some of our new starters is it's been one of the most easy to use systems in terms of functionality. As a bank, we're very heavily regulated, so compliance training and the ability to be able to report on CPD hours for our staff is something that we get really heavily audited on. So having reports and data that's real time is really important. Similar with kind of personal information and privacy and things like that. So having a system that kind of lets us have that in a way where we can go and find that information really quickly has been really helpful. The e-recruitment module, as I said as well, will be the number of applications you get through now is so much more than what it was a few years ago. So just managing that process has got a lot harder. So that will definitely improve and streamline our internal process. And same with said onboarding makes it so it's just that consistent look and feel. And when they do turn to do their training activities, they've already been into the system. And then once they get to their performance reviews and probation, then it's all in the same place. So from a reporting perspective, that is going to make our lives a lot easier. It's been easy. Whilst any system has its things that you wish it could do differently, it's working for the purpose that we need, for the size of the business that we are and what we're looking for. It meets what we're looking for.